my favorite supercar is the next one to come.
That is.
It's a secret. It's coming.
Three things that makes this the ultimate dream machine for any enthusiast.
I would say, of course, the V12 naturally aspirated engine, because we are proudly one of the few manufacturers that keep the V12 naturally aspirated engine alive on a super sport cars. One more thing that is pretty unexpected, it's what we call stealth mode, so the pure electric mode. Driving a Lamborghini flagship in a pure electric mode, it's an emotion that is unexpected. It's so amazing.
What is the fuel of the future?
This is a difficult question. We believe that, again, with the hybrid, we can go ahead till, for sure, the next part of the decade. We will introduce again our new electric cars, and then we will monitor closely what legislators will rule in the different countries to understand if we can still keep the internal combustion engine alive, potentially with synthetic fuels or also current fuels. Otherwise, we have to also move super sport cars into electric. But again, it doesn't depend only from Lamborghini, it depends from legislators.
Hello and welcome to Express Drives, and today we have the Lamborghini Revel, the first hybrid supercar from the brand. And joining me today, Francesco Scardaoni. He is the Asia Pacific Region Director.
Nice.
Francesco, good evening.
Thank you. Good evening to you.
And if you could just talk about this car and the specs and what makes it the ultimate dream machine.
Yeah, I mean, this car, of course, it's the flagship from Lamborghini. It's a V12 naturally aspirated engine, plug-in hybrid. So it's a revolution and sets the first step of Lamborghini into the new electrification path, which is called Direzione Cortavoli. So this car, of course, has been designed in a totally innovative way compared to the normal hybrid vehicle. We have, of course, a V12 engine with a new transversal dual clutch gearbox with 8 speeds, integrated in a first electric motor. We have the battery located in the central tunnel of the car in a central position and low position, so that basically the center of gravity is really low, so the handling of the car is not affected. And also we have 2 electric motors in the front axle that allow the car to be permanent E4-wheel drive, and also with a active torque vectoring. So we can move the torque from wheel to wheel, so we can move the power wheel to wheel. So we don't have to do the torque vectoring by braking, so slowing down a single wheel, but we move the torques, so we don't lose any power. The car has a new completely carbon fiber chassis, starting from basically the nose of the car till the rear wall of the car. It's a monofuselage in carbon fiber, designed in order to have more torsional stiffness compared to the frame before, actually 20% more, and of course also lighter. The engine, totally new, redesigned V12 with more horsepower. The total horsepower of the car now reached 1,015 horsepower. So these are, an amazing result. But also the engine is an engine that is able to rev at more than 9,000 RPM. So it's an amazing experience, but not only in terms of numbers, but in terms of emotion. At Lamborghini, when we design cars and we define super sport cars, we don't take in consideration only pure numbers like top speed or acceleration, but we also consider one important parameter, which is the emotion of when you sit in the car, you start the engine, and you are overwhelmed by the amazing sound of the V12 engine.
For Lamborghini and for the supercar segment, do you see electrification as the road forward?
Well, in our strategy, Direzione Cortauri, so the direction, the new, electrification plan for Lamborghini, we see first the introduction of hybrid cars. So 2023 sets the first step of hybridization of Lamborghini. Next year, we will introduce also the Urus first, and then the Huracan hybrid. So by 2025, all of our product range will be hybridized. In the second part of the decade, so 2028, we will introduce a fourth model that will be the first pure electric Lamborghini. We just released the concept of the car in Pebble Beach in August, the Lanzador, which again it's a futuristic, innovative car, which has also an innovative body style, which is called Ultra GT. So has the silhouette of a GT, but it's not a GT because it's higher, like a crossover, but with different lines of a crossover. So it's a car that's, of course, totally consistent with our DNA in terms of design language and technology. And our customers, media friends, and fans gave us really positive feedback on this car.
The luxury car market, as we see in Asia and India specifically, if you can give an overview of the trend and your strategy for Lamborghini in India.
Yeah, the luxury car market, of course, in India got a amazing growth in the last years, and we believe that will still grow in the next years to come because it's supported from a strong growing economy. We just see, the latest GDP that India achieved in the last quarter, 7.6%, which is an amazing result, even higher than expectation. Every bank now is releasing the new year-end forecast, increasing, but also, the infrastructure plan designed by the government, it's expanding a lot. Meaning that our super sport car lovers will be able to drive, so we'll be able to have even more fun with our super sport cars. Lamborghini in India has a really positive outlook for the next year to come. When it's matter of electrification, of course, we see in the region amazing trends in terms of growth of electric cars, hybrid cars, and electric cars. China, of course, is leading in terms of pure electric cars with a lot of Chinese manufacturers. But we see also that other countries are implementing, and importing more and more electric cars, also hybrid cars. So we believe that the answer of Lamborghini to this new change of the automotive world in terms of electrification and digitalization is the right one, introducing first hybrid cars, and then only in the second part of the decade coming with pure electric car. Because again, this is what our customers are asking, to keep the internal combustion engine alive with hybridization, especially because they understood that hybridizing a car in Lamborghini doesn't mean to trade off or compromise. It brings only additional features to our products, additional content that allow the cars to drive faster, better, smoother, more comfortable. So it's only an advantage.
So talking of fun and driving, there are some questions more like rapid fire that I would like to ask you. So your favorite supercar?
My favorite supercar is the next one to come.
And that is?
It's a secret. It's coming.
Three things that makes this the ultimate dream machine for any enthusiast.
I would say, of course, the V12 naturally aspirated engine, because we are proudly one of the few manufacturers that keep the V12 naturally aspirated engine alive on the super sport cars. So, and this engine is amazing in terms of emotion, in terms of power output, in terms of torque distribution, in terms of responsiveness, it's something overwhelming the driver. The E4-wheel drive, so the way the car is able to drive in terms of handling and the easiness of the driving of the car, it's something really amazing, unexpected. And I would say one more thing that is pretty unexpected, it's the what we call stealth mode, so the pure electric mode. Driving a Lamborghini flagship in a pure electric mode, it's an emotion that is unexpected, is so amazing, and it's something that has a unique experience. So we believe that also this pure electric mode will be something, that will thrill our customers.
What is the fuel of the future?
This is a difficult question. We believe that again, with the hybrid, we can go ahead till for sure the next part of the decade. We will introduce again our new electric cars, and then we will monitor closely what legislators will rule in the different countries to understand if we can still keep the internal combustion engine alive, potentially with synthetic fuels or also current fuels. Otherwise, we have to also move super sport cars in the electric. But again, it doesn't depend only from Lamborghini. It depends from legislators, the way they will see the future of the automotive and the world.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.